What's going on? Yeah, how about you?
Hey, check this out. This is all this visitor from CES. Spray a little bit.
Okay, that's tough. Are we live right now or not yet? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into Cave Point for Game 2 of our doubleheader. The first game saw a thrilling 7-inning contest between the Union City Recreation Soaring Eagles and the Jersey City Bulldogs, which was represented by Ferris High School. Today, this evening, we have the Maroon and Silver of St. Peters Prep Marauders against the Jersey City Rams, which is comprised of student athletes from Dickinson High School in the 2020 Last Dance New Jersey High School Baseball Tournament. The winner moves on to face Union City tomorrow at 10 a.m. right back here at Cave Point, and the winner of that game will advance to the Jersey City Regional Championship for a chance to advance to the knockout round. They will either play the Bayonne Bees or the Hudson Catholic Hawks. But once again, we thank you for tuning in to YouTube today for D1 Media Pro. We have another outstanding game with two teams who are looking to put their mark on this tournament. Once again, it is a 222-team tournament. Some teams are only comprised of student athletes from their specific school. Other teams have student athletes from other schools on their team. Each team is guaranteed 3 games in this tournament, although you have to win to try to keep your hope alive of being that last team standing. As we mentioned in our first broadcast, college coaches not allowed to be here because the NCAA has a recruiting dead period, but Major League Baseball scouts are allowed to come and get a look at players from these teams across the great state of New Jersey. We hope everyone at home watching is staying safe and healthy during these unprecedented times, and there have been extreme safety precautions that have been put into this tournament to help keep players, coaches, and umpires safe as we play baseball through the rest of the month here in New Jersey, as sports all over the country try and make a return despite this coronavirus pandemic. This is not an NJSIAA sanctioned event, so that's why for St. Peters they do not have any St. Peters lettering or logos. Same for Dickinson, same for all the teams in this tournament. And there are a couple of rule changes that we will get into later in the broadcast. One of them being unlimited defensive substitutions, and teams can hit a maximum of 11 players in their lineup. Also, pitchers are not under any type of pitch count or pitch regulation, although coaches are strongly encouraged to be aware of how many pitches their pitchers are throwing and how frequently they are throwing. That's one of the big guidelines here. And also, every player, coach, and umpire had his temperature checked before stepping onto the field today in order to stop the spread of the virus. One thing you will notice when we get underplay, there will be no home plate umpire. The quote-unquote home plate umpire will be calling balls and strikes from behind the pitcher's mound. That is to enforce social distancing from the catcher, the batter, and obviously the home plate umpire. It's easier if there's just 2 people there instead of 3. So with that being said, we wait for the teams to take the field. St. Peters in the maroon and silver will be the home team. The Jersey City Rams of Dickinson will be the road team. St. Peters is in all silver, silver tops, silver pants, while Dickinson is in maroon tops and silver pants. You're watching the New Jersey High School Baseball Last Dance World Series Tournament right here on the YouTube page of D1 Media Pro. I'm Kevin Connolly, and we'll be right back after this. So it looks like we will be a little delayed here as we approach 5 o'clock right now. Game was supposed to start at 5 o'clock, but there will be baseball on a picture-perfect Tuesday evening now here at Caven Point. It was a perfect morning, a very highly contested game between Ferris and Union City. And now we get set for our nightcap.
What is on the national anthem?
Players are going through the temperature checks right now.
No, it would make sense if they did that at 40 right there.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you glad I graduated?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I have a 9-year-old kid that goes back to school. I think I'm meeting a daddy daycare. Nah, this tells me everything here. Like, tells me, let's see your level of my battery.
Okay.
It tells me both of that.
Yeah. They get back to you on the highlights?
I'm not sure what he's asking me.
Oh.
I guess he went, he said, spray about baseball around here.
You could ask, it's probably something about the games. You could just ask him, like, what specifically he meant.
See, now I'm learning, like, when I go live, I gotta cut the Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, some crowd shots and, alright. Just do some actions and possibly some crowd shots. Do you need anything from me?
I could send you what I have.
Like, I don't think I wouldn't really do politics, man, unless I start recording. All right, well, they're doing temperature checks. Kevin Conley went to check to see what's going on. We gotta upload some video. Shout out to Otis Livingston. I think the guys are about to take the field. Finally, we're gonna get started. All right, let me go up the mic before I get in trouble. So wait, the 5 minutes temperature check? Yeah. Oh God! How long have you been here since school? Yeah.
Levels are good?
Yeah.
All right. All right, and we're back here at Caven Point. A little bit of a delay, but we are just about set for baseball. The #1 seed here in the Caven Point Regional, the maroon and silver St. Peters Prep, will be taking on the Jersey City Rams in Dickinson High School. Starting lineup for Dickinson, leading off and pitching Rafael Soriano, Jose Garcia batting second, Edgar Garcia batting third. Juan Perozzo is the cleanup hitter for the Rams. John Courtney will bat fifth and play right field. Thomas Santiago will play first. Manuel Alvarez will do the catching. Batting eighth, Diego Moran. And batting ninth as an extra hitter is Miguel Morata. And batting 10th and playing second base for the Rams is Carlos Castillo. On the mound for maroon and silver of St. Peters is Ryan Wallace. And we will get you his defense behind him as we are just about set for baseball, as the first pitch is swung on and fouled out of play behind the third base dugout. Wallace, the right-hander, comes set in the windup. Kicks and delivers. Hit in the air, back behind first base. First baseman Ray Ortiz calls it in foul territory, and that's a one away. That'll bring up Jose Garcia for the Rams. Garcia playing center field today. With one out, first pitch is a breaking ball inside for a ball. The 1-0 home, inside again, count 2-0. Home to Jose Garcia. Swung on the shortstop, bouncing ball, stopped by Hernandez, throws onto first, takes him off the bag, but Ortiz is able to put the tag on Garcia. That's 2 away. That'll bring up Jose Garcia's brother, Edgar Garcia. He'll be playing left field today for the Rams. First pitch from Wallace, breaking ball. In there for a called strike. As you can see, home plate umpire behind the pitcher's mound to enforce social distancing here. 0-1 pitch, low. Count 1-1. One pitch hit on the ground to third. Faraz there, long throw across the diamond in time. And a 1-2-3 top of the first inning for Maroon and Silver. St. Peters coming to bat in the home half. Still knotted at 0.
This game is way better than the first one. What's going on, bro?
Yeah.
What happened? Oh, don't say anything. Look, I already got that memo earlier from Rodriguez.
He was going to put it out today.
Oh, he did. I heard.
Yeah.
Oh, look, glad I did. Yeah, like
27.
So has anyone ever hit a home run in KV Point?
Yeah.
Like over the fences?
Yep.
Is that kid the babies now?
I don't know.
Is Mulcahy pitching today?
No. At least not right now.
Was he lined up?
Not in the lineup. Back here at Caven Point for the home half of the first inning. Maroon and Silver will take their first cuts against Rafael Solano for the Rams. First pitch into Roddy Hernandez is cut on and missed. Count 0-1. First pitch into second pitch into Hernandez. Flied. Out of play foul. Count goes to 0-2. No. 0-2 to Hernandez. Pitch upstairs, gets away and goes to the backstop. Count will go to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch home to Hernandez. Hit in the air. Back behind second base. It'll be the second baseman Castillo to make the play for the first out of this home half of the first. That'll bring up Ray Ortiz. Ortiz playing first base today for Maroon and Silver. First pitch he sees, big swing and a miss. Solano working quickly for the Rams. He's ready to throw. The 0-1 home, inside for a ball, count even at 1-1. Decent crowd here at Caven Point. The 1-1 home to Ortiz. That's popped in the air towards the first base side. Out of play for a foul ball. So the count runs to 1-2. Solano's 1-2 home to Ortiz. He takes it high upstairs for a ball, count back to even at 2-2. Solano's 2-2 home. Swung on down the third base line, just foul. So we'll do it again at 2-2. Rams defense playing very straight up. 2-2 home to Ortiz. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. 2 quick outs for the Rams, as that's going to bring up the designated hitter for Maroon and Silver, Zach Oswald. Maroon and Silver hitting 10 players in their lineup today, and can hit a maximum of 11 in this tournament. First pitch Oswald sees is a breaking ball inside for ball 1. A 1 pitch goes to the backstop, 2-0. Solano looking for a 1-2-3 inning. His 2-0 pitch. Outside for a ball, count 3-0. Solano looking for a strike. And there it is, count 3-1. The 3-1 pitch upstairs for a ball, so Maroon and Silver with their first base runner of the afternoon on a 5-pitch walk to Zach Oswald. That'll bring up Desmond Watkins. Watkins laces one up the middle and through for a base hit. That'll move Oswald to second. Try to throw behind him. He's in there back in time. So it'll be first and second. 2 away for the extra hitter, Kyle Hoog. Maroon and Silver looking to strike here in the first inning. 2 on, 2 outs. Winner of this game plays Union City Recreation tomorrow, as Hoog swinging on the first pitch. Coming over is Garcia, and he's able to make the catch on the run for the final out of this first inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left on. We head to the second, knotted at 0 here at Caven Point. Oswald. PA, not play-by-play.
Look, you can't be worse. And at least you know, like the terminology. Look, I learned that shit from a lot. I learned creases and neutral zones.
Back here for the top of the second, Jersey City Rams back up to bat, looking for their first base runner of the game against maroon and silver right-hander Ryan Wallace. Had an easy 1-2-3 top of the first inning. He'll face 4, 5, and 6 in the Rams lineup, starting off with Juan Perazo, the third baseman. First pitch, in there for a called strike. Count 0-1 on Perazo. Wallace's 0-1 home, breaking ball in the dirt. Nice block by the catcher, Joe Vulo. Catcher, such a big position here while playing at Caven Point with the very far backstop. 1-1 home, breaking ball again in the dirt. Count runs to 2-1. The 2-1 home. Swung on and missed. Count even at 2-2. Two-two home. Hit in the air. Back behind third base. Perez there. He makes the play for the first out of this second inning. That'll bring up the Rams' right fielder, number 99, John Courtney. Wallace has retired the first 4 he's seen in a row. First pitch. In there for a called strike, 0-1. Wallace is 0-1 home. Outside, count evens at 1-1. One count. Breaking ball way outside, count to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch, swung on, hit foul down the third baseline. So the count will be back to even at 2-2. Two and two count on John Courtney. 1 out here in the top of the second, no score in this second game of the Caven Point Regional. Pitch outside, count now full at 3-2. Ryan Wallace set. The payoff pitch. Breaking ball upstairs, and the Rams have their first base runner of the afternoon. In comes in the lefty swinging first baseman Thomas Santiago. Perazo leads off first. Held on by the first baseman Ortiz. First pitch, low for a ball, count 1-0. One-0 pitch, Swung on, hit towards the third, diving play. Ball is through into left field. Ball gets past the left fielder, but Cugliani is able to control it and get it in. And the runners are only advanced one base, so have runners on first and second here with one away in the top of the second. Runners on first and second for the catcher, Manuel Alvarez. Wallace works from the stretch. Short lead off second for Peraza. First pitch in there for a called strike, count on 1. One home. In there for a called strike, count 0-2. Strike called looking as Alvarez had about of a quarter of a swing. Oh, 2 on Alvarez. Pitch home upstairs, throw behind the runner at first. He's in there. Catcher Joe Vula almost caught Thomas Santiago napping on first base, but he was narrowly able to get back. So it'll be the 1-2 count to Alvarez. Wallace is 1-2 home. Hit on the ground softly to third. Rolls foul. So we'll do it again at 1-2. One, 2 home. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and that's a second out of this second inning. It'll bring up the shortstop, Diego Moran, as the Rams still have runners on first and second. Wallace looking to get out of this mini jam unscathed. First pitch home, cut on, and fouled away. Down the right field line. So the count will be 0-1. Courtney on second, Santiago off first. 0-1 count on Moran. Pitch in there for a called strike, count now 0-2. The 0-2 home. Fought off by Moran, fouled. Back behind home plate, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 home. Fouled back again behind the screen. Moran hanging tough, trying to get that first run of the game across for the Rams. Winner of this game is back at it 10 a.m. tomorrow morning against Union City. The loser will play following that game around 1 o'clock against the Jersey City Bulldogs. The 0-2 home, breaking ball in there, called as Ryan Wallace works into and out of trouble here in the second inning. No runs, no one hit, no errors, 2 left on for the Rams. Maroon and Silver coming to bat in the home half of the second inning. We head to the home half of the second inning here in our second game of the opening round of pool play here. Head to the home half of the second inning here in our second game of the opening round. Bunt pulls back, and it's in there for a called strike. Faraz off second, Vulo off first. Count 0-1. There go the runners. Swing popped in the air to second. This could be two. Shortstop feels it, throws back to second in time. It's a double play. So O'Donnell pops out into a double play. Vulo stay on first, and that brings up the left fielder, Matt Cugliari. Throw back to first, Vulo back in time. First pitch to Cugliari. There goes Vulo off second. Throw down. Not in time. So runner on second now, 2 outs. Pitch is low. Pitch in there for a called strike. Count now 2-1. Two-one pitch also in there for a called strike. Count now even at 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and that'll do it here in the second inning. So the double play ends the threat for Maroon and Silver. We head to the top of the third. Still no score here at Caven Point. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That could be like something in the area. It's a lot of things that.
Yeah. Back here for the top of the third at the Caven Point Regional. The Jersey City Rams back up to bat. It'll be their extra hitter, Miguel Moreta, leading things off. First pitch he sees is outside for a ball. Ryan Wallace with 2 scoreless innings so far for Maroon and Silver as he starts off Moreta at 2-0. 2-0 home. In there for a called strike. Count 2-1. 2-1 pitches outside. Count now runs to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is low in the dirt. Excuse me, now the count's 3-1. Payoff pitch. Grounded, foul, towards third base. Payoff pitch home once again from Ryan Wallace. Breaking ball. Outside for a ball. Close pitch there to take, but it works in the favor of Moreta as the Rams have their first, or I should say leadoff runner on base. Maybe. Runner on first and the last batter of the Rams lineup, second baseman Carlos Castillo. As ball was bunted and it was a foul ball, but runner from first, Moreta, just kept on running. No one knew where the ball was. Looks like he's going to have to go back to first. And he will go back to first. One pitch, fouled, a screamer over the maroon and silver dugout along the first base side. So the count runs to 0-2. The 0-2 pitch home, cut on and missed. They throw behind the runner at first. He's back in time. But that's one out here in the third inning. That'll flip over the Rams lineup back to the top in Rafael Solano. He hit a foul pop-up along the first base side to begin this game. First pitch inside for a ball. A 1 pitch cut on and missed. Count evens at 1-1. Here in the top of the third, Jersey City Rams and Maroon and Silver deadlocked at 0. Winner goes on to face Union City Recreation tomorrow at 10 a.m. 1-1 pitch, low outside for a ball. Count 2-1. Time's called by Solano. Wallace will step off. The 2-1 home. Cut on to third and through for a base hit. That'll move the runners up one base, so it'll be first and second for the Rams, still with one out here in the third. That'll bring up the center fielder, Jose Garcia. He grounded out to shortstop in his first at-bat in the first inning. He's got a chance to put his Rams ahead here in the third. First pitch he sees is a check swing. They say he did not go, so the count will begin at 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Swung on, fouled back to the screen, count even at 1-1. A 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball hit in the air to right field. Serbone under it. He makes the play. He'll fire back in. Runners do not advance. And there's 2 outs here in the third. That'll bring up Edgar Garcia, the left fielder, grounded out to third base to end the top half of the first inning. Wallace looking to work out of trouble once again. First pitch, breaking ball, cut on and missed. Count 0-1. Rams also had 2 runners on in the second and couldn't advance them past first and second base. They're trying to do differently here. Count 0-1 on Edgar Garcia. The 0-1 pitch, breaking ball. In there for a called strike, count 0-2. Wallace 1 strike away from once again working out of this mini jam. Pitch high for a ball, count 1-2. The 1-2 home. Swung on, grounded weakly along the third base side, foul into the Rams dugout. So we'll do it again at 1-2. The 1-2 home upstairs for a ball, count evens at 2-2. One, 2-2 home, grounded towards third, foul once again, so we'll do it again at 2-2. Counts 2-2 on Edgar Garcia. 2 outs here in the top of the third. No score. Runners at first and second. 2-2 home, fouled back behind the screen. We'll do it again. Two pitch home. Cut on towards third. Faraz there. He'll step on the bag, and that will do it here in the top of the third. So once again, the Jersey City Rams are able to get 2 runners on, but they can't get past second base. We head to the home half of the third. Maroon and Silver looking to break our scoreless tie here in our second game of our Cave and Point doubleheader to start off the Last Dance tournament. bottom. Back here in Jersey City, New Jersey, getting set for the home half of the third inning between the Jersey City Rams and Maroon and Silver. Leading things off for Maroon and Silver will be the right fielder, C.J. Serbone, who made a nice play in that top half of the inning. Rafael Solano still on the mound for the Rams as Serbone tries to drop down a bunt. He whiffs and it's called a strike. So the count will start at 0-1. Third baseman Peraza now even with the bag. Next pitch to Serbone is inside for a ball, count even at 1-1. The 1-1 to Serbone, swung on towards second base, a one-hopper, and it gets through, so Serbone will reach on the E4 by Castillo. So the leadoff man on for Maroon and Silver, and that flips things over to the top of the lineup and Roddy Hernandez. He popped out behind second base in his first at-bat in the first. Serbone leads off first. Solano comes set. And he skies one right around home plate. Solano calls everyone off. He makes the play. Serbone heads back to first, and that's a first out here on the top of the third. That'll bring up the first baseman, Ray Ortiz, struck out looking in his first appearance. First pitch to Ortiz, Serbone goes, cut on and miss, throw not close to the bag, so that's a stolen base for Serbone. And Maroon and Silver has a running and scoring position here with one out. Serbone leads off second. 0-1 count to Ortiz. He fouls it off right around home plate. So the count's 0-2. Runner on second, one out here in the home half of the third inning. No score between the Jersey City Rams and Maroon and Silver. The 0-2 pitch to Ortiz. He smacks one down the third base line, but it will be a foul ball. So we'll do it again at 0-2 to Ray Ortiz. Solano comes set. There goes Serbone off second. Ortiz hits one to third. Serbone going home. Throw to first is out, but the Maroon and Silver is on the board thanks to an RBI ground out by Ray Ortiz. Serbone was going from second on the pitch and just didn't stop, went all the way home, and our scoreless tie has been broken. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Zach Oswald. Oswald walked in his first at-bat. First pitch he sees is upstairs for a ball, count 1-0. Oswald lifts one into left field. Right there to make the play is Garcia, and that'll do it here for the third inning, but not before Maroon and Silver is able to get on the board thanks to a stolen base by C.J. Serbone and a ground out RBI ground out by Ray Ortiz. Maroon and Silver will take a 1-0 lead as we head to the top of the fourth inning here at Caven Point.
One night football season, I had 5 playoff games at the same time. And out of all my games, that one night, every game was better. I had updates for all play, and it was like, every game was.
So now we'll see how Ryan Wallace can pitch with a lead. He has 4, 5, and 6 in the Jersey City Rams lineup, and his first pitch to Juan Perazo runs inside and hits him. So the Rams will have their leadoff man on here in the top of the 4th. That'll bring up the right fielder, John Courtney. Courtney walked in his first plate appearance in the 2nd inning. Perazo leads off first. Wallace comes set. Top of the 4th inning, 1-0 Maroon and Silver. First pitch in there for a called strike. Pickoff play to first base, gets past the runner. There goes Perazo down to second. Makes a big turn towards third. He's headed to third, and he's going to put the brakes on right there as he would have been shot down going to third base. So the throwing error by Wallace moves Perazo up into scoring position with nobody out here in the 4th inning. Jersey City Rams trying to answer the 1-run Maroon and Silver posted in the bottom half of the 3rd. Courtney fouls one off back to the backstop. Count 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch to Courtney is upstairs and outside for a ball. Count evens back up at 1-1. One pitch hit right back up the middle. That could score a run. They're going to send Perazo. They're going to put the brakes on, and now they're going to hold the throw down to second as heads-up base running by John Courtney puts runners at 2nd and 3rd for the Jersey City Rams here with nobody out in the top of the 4th. We'll have a brief timeout, meeting on the mound, and a hitters meeting around third base. Top of the 4th inning here, and a beautiful Tuesday evening here at Caven Point. Union City Recreation was able to take down the Jersey City Bulldogs in our first game this morning, 7-6 in an absolute thriller, and we have another good one on our hands here this afternoon. Maroon and Silver clinging to a 1-0 lead over the Jersey City Rams. The winner moves on to tomorrow's game to face the Union City Recreation. The loser will face the Jersey City Bulldogs. Each team is guaranteed 3 games in this last dance high school baseball tournament. Runners on 2nd and 3rd for the Rams, nobody out. They trail 1-0. Thomas Santiago at the dish. He singled back in the 2nd. First pitch from Wallace. Breaking ball in there for a called strike, count 0-1. The 0-1 home. Breaking ball. Good block there by Vulo. preserving the maroon and silver lead. Count even at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to first. They got the runner picked off third. They throw to third. Now they throw home. Is it in time? Yes, it is. Ortiz to Faraz to Vulo to shot down the tying run at the plate. Runner still on first and third for the Rams with 1 out now. So Santiago reaches on a fielder's choice. Courtney moves up to third, but now maroon and silver can get out of this with a ground ball. They still lead 1-0, 1 out here in the top of the fourth. Wallace throws. Ball hit on the ground. Might be too soft to be 2. They throw to first. They get the second out. Santiago moves up to second, but that tying run in John Courtney stays put at third base. Great infield work being played so far in this fourth inning from maroon and silver. 2 down, 2 on. Maroon and silver still leading by 1 here in the top of the fourth. Diego Moran up. He struck out looking back in the second. First pitch he sees, cut on and missed for a strike. Count 0-1. Ryan Wallace looking to get out of a jam once again. The 0-1 pitch in there for a called strike. Count 0-2. Wallace 1 strike away from getting out of this jam once again. Pitch. Just off the outside corner. Maroon and silver wanted that called strike 3 call. They didn't get it. Count runs to 1-2 on Diego Moran. 1-2 pitch, swung on, fouled weakly, outside of third base, so we'll do it again at 1-2. Wallace stares in for the sign. Moran calls time. Runners on second, third, 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. Maroon and silver leads the Jersey City Rams 1-0. Wallace's pitch. Swung on and missed. For the third straight inning, Ryan Wallace works into and out of trouble. He preserves Maroon and Silver's 1-0 lead. We head to the home half. Maroon and Silver will try to tack on to their lead when we come back. Mm-hmm.
This is great baseball. And this is what people don't see and don't appreciate about baseball.
Mm-hmm.
That little play like that, like the 9 we put out earlier. Come on, you gotta love that. You gotta love it. You didn't play baseball in college?
No.
What did you play in high school?
Baseball. Outfield. Mm-hmm. No.
I played M1 baseball except pitching.
Okay.
It all depends on who's pitching.
Mm-hmm.
Third base pitching, I'll play third. Catcher
Back here for the home half of the first, Maroon and Silver with all the momentum despite their 1-0 lead. A marvelous job. Infield play and pitcher Ryan Wallace working into and out of trouble in the top of the fourth. Desmond Watkins leads things off here. First pitch he sees is outside for a ball. Count will begin at 1-0. 1-0 pitch upstairs for a ball. Watkins now ahead in the count 2-0. Home to Watkins. Just upstairs. Count 3-0. Watkins singled way back in the first inning and was stranded there. The 3-0 pitch. In there for a called strike, count 3-1. The 3-1 pitch upstairs, so Maroon and Silver with the leadoff man on here in the fourth. That'll bring up the extra hitter Kyle Hoog, who flew out to center field back to end the bottom of the first inning. Once again, if you're just joining us, thank you for watching on the YouTube page of D1 Media Pro. My name is Kevin Connolly. The first pitch to Hoog is inside for a ball. The winner of this game will move on to face Union City Recreation at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning right here at Cave and Point. The losers will also play. They will play the Jersey City Bulldogs shortly after that 10 o'clock game, approximately a 1 o'clock start. Hoog laces one into center field. Coming on is the center fielder Garcia. He can't make the play. That's going to be a base hit for Kyle Hoog, and we have runners at first and second with nobody out here in the home half of the fourth. That'll bring up the third baseman Ulysses Ferraz. Ferraz singled back in the second inning. First pitch to Ferraz is popped up. Right field. Courtney there. He puts it away. No advance on the runners. Ball comes into third base. And there's one away here in the bottom of the fourth. That'll bring up the catcher Joe Vullo. He was hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance. First pitch, Vullo sees his inside ball, gets away into the backstop. Watkins is going to come home. He's going to score. There goes Hoog to third, and Maroon and Silver has a 2-0 lead. Really heads up base running in this game by Maroon and Silver. Go back to Sorbonne in the third inning, and now Watkins there taking the extra base here with the big backstop at Cave and Point, and Maroon and Silver leads 2-0. Heads up base running by Hoog going from first to third. So now Vullo has a runner on third and one out here in the fourth. As we will have a meeting on the mound for the Rams. I'd assume they want to play their defense in to try to prevent that run from third from scoring. Meeting adjourned, and as I predicted, the Rams will have their defense up here with one out, down 2. Pitch to Vullo is low for a ball. Maroon and Silver leads 2-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch to Vullo upstairs for a ball, count 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. In there for a called strike, count 2-1. The 2-1 home. Swung on, hit deep right field. Courtney chasing under it. Will he be able to get to it? No, he won't. That's going to drop down. That's another one for Maroon and Silver. Vulo on his horse. He's going to third. He's going to be in there with a stand-up triple. And Maroon and Silver take a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the fourth. That'll bring up the second baseman, Jack O'Donnell, who hit into a bad luck double play in the second inning. Runners were moving. He hit a little flare to second base, and the runners weren't able to get back in time. He's got a chance to knock in a run here in the fourth and put his team up 4-0. First pitch upstairs for a ball, count 1-0. Pitch, breaking ball, outside, count 2-0. Pitch is upstairs for a ball, so the count now runs to 3-0. Infield in once again for the Rams. 3-0 pitch. In there for a called strike. So the count's 3-1. Swung on and missed. Count now runs full to 3-2. The 3-2 home is cut on, hit foul, behind first base, and out of play. Here's the payoff pitch. Down low for a ball. Ball gets back to the backstop, and that's going to score Vulo from third. So Maroon and Silver is going to take a 4-0 lead. Nothing Maroon and Silver as that ball is smacked foul down the third baseline. Things seem to be slipping away right now for the Rams. Still with just one out here in the fourth, runner on first. And the top of the order soon due up for Maroon and Silver. There goes the runner from first. That ball is hit deep into left field. Going back is Garcia. He's able to make the catch as the runner heads back to first base. So 2 away here in the fourth. Runner on first, 2 outs here in the fourth. First pitch is outside for a ball. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter here. Ryan Retzpinski will pinch hit for C.J. Serbone. Serbone with the heads-up base running to get Maroon and Silver there. First run as a runner is picked off first. So that'll do it for the fourth inning. Maroon and Silver is able to add 3 more runs to its lead. They now lead 4-0. We head to the top of the 5th inning. We'll be right back at the Cave and Point Regional with more after this. A lot of walks. Yeah.
What's going on, man? They definitely got to open the ice rink. Remember, it has to open the ice rink.
So a new pitcher on the mound for Maroon and Silver, Nick Rappa, replaces Ryan Wallace, who threw 4 innings, gave up 3 hits, walked 1, struck out 5, but did not allow a run as we head to the top of the 5th here in the Cave and Point Regional. Winner plays Union City Recreation tomorrow at 10 a.m. for a chance to advance to the overall regional championship. First pitch, Rappa throws his cut on and missed for a strike. He will face 10, 11, and 1 in the Rams lineup. 0-1 pitch swung on and missed. Count now 0-2. The 0-2 home, outside for a ball. Count 1-2. One, 2 from Rappa. Breaking ball just misses. Count even at 2-2. 2-2 home. Grounded sharply down third base, but foul. So we'll do it again at 2-2. Rappa out of the windup. The 2-2 home once again. Breaking ball blocked in the dirt by Vulo. Count now runs full to 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Just outside for ball 4. So a leadoff walk for the Rams as they try to claw their way back into this one, down 4-0 here in the top of the 5th. We'll have a special pinch runner here. Now running at first base is Jeremiah Hernandez. Rappa working out of the stretch. Kicks and fires. Pitch upstairs for a ball. Rappa set again. In there for a called strike. Two-one count on Castillo. Swing and a miss. Count now even at 2-2. Rappa's 2-2 home. Cut on and missed. Oh, excuse me, foul ball. So we'll do it again at 2-2. Outfield playing very shallow for Maroon and Silver. They hold a 4-0 lead here in the top of the 5th inning. Rappa comes set. There goes the runner off first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. But it'll be a stolen base for Jeremiah Hernandez. One out, runner on second. Top of the lineup for the Rams, Rafael Solano coming back up. He flew out, foul pop up to first base, and then singled back in the third. Rappa's first pitch, breaking ball in there for a called strike, count 0-1. The 0-1 home from Rappa. Good stab there by Vulo. Keeps the runner at second. Count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Cut on. Skied foul. Count runs to 1-2. And the pitch home is a breaking ball. Count back to even at 2-2. Two and two count on Solano. 2-2 home. Swung on, fouled again, back behind first base down the right field line, so we'll do it again at 2-2. Rappa in the 2-2 home. Swung on and missed, strike 3. That would have been ball 3 if Solano didn't offer at it. But it's a second out of this 5th inning. It'll bring up Jose Garcia, who's grounded out to shortstop and flew out to right field in the 1st and the 3rd inning, respectively. Runner at second for the Rams. First pitch home, breaking ball. Low ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Check swing. Believe they're going to say he offered at it, and he did, so the count will be back to 1-1. Rams have left 2 runners on in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th inning. They went down 1-2-3 in the 1st. 1-1 pitch here, cut on and missed. Count 1-2. One, 2 home. There goes runner off second. Ball in the dirt. It would be a stolen base for Jeremiah Hernandez. as it counts 2-2. Chance for the Rams to get on the board here. They trail Maroon and Silver 4-0 here in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, runner on third, 2-2 count on Jose Garcia. Rappa kicks and fires, strike 3, swinging. Rappa strikes out the side after walking the first batter he sees. We head to the home half of the 5th. Maroon and Silver in control at the moment. They lead 4-0. Football. Back here in the home half of the 5th, Ryan Ritzpinski will lead off once again after he had the pickoff to end the home half of the 4th. Ritzpinski with a hearty cut and a swing and a miss on the first offering he sees. Solano still on the mound for the Rams. The 0-1 home. Believe that was in there for a called strike. Ritzpinski fouls one back behind the screen. Solano's offering, breaking ball upstairs. Ritzpinski lays off. Ritzpinski skies one. Back behind the screen. And out of play. Solano's offering, breaking ball low. Another breaking ball upstairs, so the count runs full to 3-2. The payoff pitch home. Swung on, fouled back behind the screen. We'll do it again. The payoff pitch home. Ritzpinski belts one deep down to left field. Will it stay fair? No, it won't. So we'll do it again at 3-2. Ritzpinski chases one upstairs in the strike zone. He'll go down on strikes for the first out of the home half of the 5th. That'll turn the lineup over to the top of the order for Maroon and Silver. with Roddy Hernandez. He popped out to second base in the first and to the pitcher in the third. First pitch he sees is upstairs for a ball, count 1-0. Solano working quickly. The 1-0 swung on and missed. Count evens up at 1-1. A 1-1 offer and cut on and missed again. Count goes to 1-2. Counts 1-2 on Hernandez. Solano kicks and delivers upstairs. Count back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 home, swung on and missed. Alvarez tags out Garcia for the second out of this fifth inning. That'll bring up the first baseman, Ray Ortiz. Ortiz with a hearty cut swings through a fastball, count 0-1. Ortiz again swings through another pitch, count goes to 0-2. Solano one strike away from striking out the side here in the fifth. The 0-2 home. Hit in the air. Back behind shortstop. Moran there can't make the play off his glove. Ortiz is going to get to second base. Looked like there was confusion between Moran and Perazo. Moran called it at the last second and just wasn't able to squeeze it. So Ortiz will reach second base on an E6. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Zach Oswald. He walked in the first and flew out to left field in the third. First pitch to Oswald is inside for a ball. (1-0). Cut on over third base and fair. Down the line, that's going to roll in the corner. That's going to be a run. Oswald on his way to second. He'll slide in safely, and Maroon and Silver take a 5-0 lead. First pitch to Watkins, outside for a ball. (1-0) pitch. Check swing, he went around. Count evens up at 1-1. 2 outs here in the fifth. Oswald on second. Maroon and Silver lead 5-0 over the Jersey City Rams. The winner moves on to the winner's bracket of pool play to face Union City Recreation. Watkins belts one into the right center field gap. It gets down for a base hit. That's going to score a run. Watkins is going to hold up at first base, and now it's 6-0 Maroon and Silver. That'll bring up Kyle Hoog. Runner goes from first, throw down to second, not in time. Watkins is in there standing up. Hoog flew out to center in the first, singled back in the fourth. So Watkins now leads off second. The pitch into Hoog inside for a ball, count 2-0. Six nothing Maroon and Silver here in the bottom of the fifth. Pitch to Hoog. In there for a call, strike, count 2-1. Two and one pitch. Hits the outside corner for a strike, count back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 home. Grounded. Fair ball down the first base line. That's going to score another run. Hoog on his horse. He's going to try for 3. They're going to send the third. Here's the throw. Not in time. Hoog in there with an RBI triple. And it's now 7-0 Maroon and Silver. That'll now bring up Ulysses Ferraz. First pitch he sees. In there for the called strike. Hoog leads off third. 7-0 Maroon and Silver. 0-1 pitch low, count even at 1-1. One offering. Downstairs for a ball, count 2-1. Two and one home. Downstairs for a ball. Gets to the backstop, and Hoog will jog home. 8-0 Maroon and Silver. One of the rules that is still in effect from NJSIAA play, even though this is not a league-sanctioned event, it is a mercy rule after 5 innings if the home team is up by 10 or more. Currently 8-0 Maroon and Silver here in the fifth, as it looks like we are going to head to the sixth. Backhanded play, not in time at first. Moran a little too slow on the transfer, and Maroon and Silver continues their hot hitting here in the fifth with a single from Ulysses Ferraz. Five straight have reached here for Maroon and Silver, and we're going to have a meeting on the mound for the Jersey City Rams. Looks like we will have a pitching change as Rafael Solano heads to the dugout, and Carlos Castillo will head to the mound. So Solano leads the game after 4 2/3 inning pitched, allowed 8 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. The runner on first is his responsibility. Yeah. So we'll have a pinch hitter here for Joe Vullo. Stepping into the batter's box for Maroon and Silver will be Raymond Fiore. Runner on first, 2 outs here in the home half of the 5th. Maroon and Silver leads 8-0. First pitch is low for a ball. Ball gets away, and Faraz will head down to second base. I beg your pardon, there was a pinch runner in for Faraz. It was Enrique Dagger. So he's on second base. 2 outs here in the 5th. Fiore's pitch, the pitch to Fiore is low for a ball, count 2-0. The 2-0 pitch home. Outside for a ball, count now 3-0. The 3-0 offering outside for a ball, so a 4-pitch walk to Fiore. And now the potential game-ending run is on first base for Maroon and Silver. First pitch is a ball. So that's 5 straight balls from Castillo. Time is called. One 1-0 offering upstairs for a ball. Count now 2-0. Home outside for a ball. Count now 3-0. That's 7 straight balls Castillo has thrown since entering the game. Pitch is cut on, fouled back behind the screen. Three-one pitch home, breaking ball in there for a called strike. So the count has now gone full to 3-2. Payoff pitch, runners go, ball hit on a line and down. That could end it for Maroon and Silver. They're going to they're going to hold the runner at third. It's 9-0 Maroon and Silver off a RBI single. Runners at the corners for Maroon and Silver. They're one run away from punching their ticket into the winner's bracket here in the Cave and Point Regional Pool Play. First pitch is outside from Castillo for a ball. One 0 pitch. Inside for a ball, count 2-0. Two 0 pitch, down low for a ball. Count now 3-0. More baseball coming at you tomorrow, starting at 10 a.m. right here at Cave and Point in Jersey City, New Jersey. 3-0 pitches in there for a called strike, counting now 3-1. It'll be Union City Recreation against the winner of this game, either Maroon and Silver or the Jersey City Rams. And then the Jersey City Bulldogs will face the loser of this game around 1 o'clock. Ball is hit on a line into left field, and that should do it. Maroon and Silver goes up 10-0 thanks to an RBI single from Ryan King. And that's the ball game, folks. Maroon and Silver flexed their muscles in the last 2 innings. They scored their 10 runs over the 3rd, 4th, and 5th inning, and they will move on to the winner's bracket here in the Cave and Point Regional to face Union City Recreation tomorrow, starting right here at 10 a.m. At 1 o'clock, it'll be the Jersey City Rams and the Jersey City Bulldogs doing battle. I'm Kevin Connolly. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube all day long here at D1 Media Pro. We will see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. right here back at Cave and Point. So welcome into the broadcast booth here at Cave and Point. Our first game today saw a very highly contested game between the Jersey City Bulldogs and Union City Recreation. Union City Recreation able to hold on to a 7-6 lead. They move on to the winner's bracket tomorrow right back here, 10 o'clock at Cave and Point. And Maroon and Silver really flexed their muscles in the last 3 innings of this game. They beat the Jersey City Rams 10-0. They'll advance to that 10 a.m. game tomorrow too. Union City Recreation and Maroon and Silver keep their hopes alive to be that last team standing here in the Last Dance World Series. But for the Bulldogs and the Rams, their tournament is not over. They will play in 2 more consolation games as we go forward in this tournament. That game will be at 1 o'clock. But don't forget, live coverage starting right back here at Cave and Point, 10 a.m. on YouTube. Follow along, D1 Media Pro, subscribe and watch on YouTube. We'll see you right back here tomorrow, everybody, at 10 a.m. at Cave and Point in the Last Dance World Series tournament.